So now, once you got one image in that images directory, refresh and make sure you are seeing it. And then I want you to just double click it. So I'm going to purposely pick one that's like a really huge image that will I want to do something to. Okay, so I'm picking my birthday cake here. I actually made it from scratch. And then once you select your image, you double click on it. So we all should be looking at the preview of whatever image we uploaded, right? Click on Edit Image here. It takes a minute, especially if your file's big. It does take a while to load.
Oh, there it is. All right.
I've got a huge 4,000 pixel image here. So, it took several seconds for me, depending upon the size of the file you chose. All right, everybody, stop for 1 second. Just look at my screen. I'm going to show you your options while your image is loading into your image editor. Okay? So I can resize. So that's the first thing I instantly see. I don't want a 4,000 pixel image on my front end page. So I'll say, okay, I want to be able to put one maybe that's 400. So I can just type in 400, and the resizer here is smart enough to automatically scale it, scale the other side so it's exactly proportional. And then I just click, yes, please resize it for me. And then you can see it adds the filter over to the right-hand side. Now I got a 400 pixel image instead of a 4,000 pixel image, right? And if I wanted to grayscale it, I could add some artistic effect. If I wanted to, I'm just unchecking it to undo the black and white. I could add brightness, hue, or saturation and really mess the picture up. And now it's just some really odd looking thing. But if I do apply a filter that's really just isn't appropriate, I can just click on the little minus sign and remove it. And that doesn't remove my resize because I only undid the brightness, hue, and saturation filter. I can rotate it even to a negative degree. So I could do a minus 45 degrees and click rotate and rotate my image. I'll undo that because that would be weird on a page. I could flip it if it made sense, but that's not really going to do. It's not going to do much for a circular cake. You could also grab this little resizer here and drag it to resize your image instead of using, but I like the perfect pixel width here. I don't want to. Oh, don't do that. Resize. That's redrawing my image. Okay. So let's see. 400 resize. Okay. I'm going to click save. I'm going to lock for editing my content on the top right hand side and save and publish. Okay. And now if I look on my history, on my history tab, I can see my different versions. So I could bring back the 4,000, with one if I wanted to. But if I edit my image again, then it shows me that 400 pixel width image, right? Oh, is somebody messing around with my same image? Did for a second there. Close, let me close this. Hopefully nobody's editing my cake. Edit your own image. But it could be the system just had a little cached something in there because I hadn't saved and published and edited it out. Where's my birthday cake? There we go. All right, so I'll lock it for editing. I'll edit my image. All right, so once you've made your change to your image, then please, and let's just do a quick resize and do it like 300 or 400 or something like that. And click the clip icon. Okay. Click clip. That little clipboard in the image editor.
Okay.
All right. And I'll show you what that does whenever we get over to the WYSIWYG. So I'm going to close, save and publish. So what I would like you to do is on the Content Search Manager, please do select Content Generic, which you could get that by just typing CON, right? And then that'll give you two choices, Content Generic or Contact Us. Click Content Generic. Now we're looking only at the generic content type. And if we wanted to add a new piece of generic content, we would click on this little action palette over here on the right-hand side and add new content or import content. All right, I'm just going to add new content. And this is the generic content type. So please add new content. I'm going to name it Dean G Training Home Message. And I would like you to do the same, except you use your name, not mine. And I'm going to get some some lorem ipsum, some generic Latin content in another tab. You can just Google search lorem ipsum bacon ipsum. What does it say, like Kevin Bacon all over? Okay, so I'm just going to grab like 3 paragraphs of content with meatloaf and bacon, and I'm going to paste that right there. You could just type in something, but I wanted to show the wrapping of the text around the image that we're about to drop. So you kind of need a few paragraphs of content or something to be able to make that happen. I'm actually adding that content twice. And just drop that in the body of your WYSIWYG. And now click over on the left of the very top paragraph there. Top left of your WYSIWYG field. So I'm right before my first P in pork.
Okay.
And then you see there's this clipboard feature. Remember how whenever we use the image editor, I said click on, clipboard? I'm going to add I'm going to have cake and pork, apparently. So I'm going to click on my clipboard image, and that should show you the image that you last edited in the image editor at, in my case, 400 pixel width. Okay, let me show you again. I'm clicking to the top left-hand side, and I'm clicking on the little clipboard, not the insert edit image with the little mountain and the sun or moon or whatever that is, but right here, the clipboard that's right to the left of the insert hyperlink. And then I'll just click on that image and place it on the page. Okay. Now you might try to like drag that image to select it. You just, that's the easiest way to select it. It's just like try to like move that outside of, well, I don't want to actually move it over there. Undo. Try to drag it to the left, and then you'll see it highlighted, that image. Okay. Get your image highlighted, and then align it to the right. Okay. Which with the little align right tool. So select your image by just clicking on it, and if it's not selected, then just kind of like nudge it a little bit with your mouse held down. And then I just clicked on the right alignment tool to get it to move to the right. And now if you click on that same insert edit image, not the clipboard, the one to the left of the clipboard which says insert edit image, then we can adjust the properties of the image. Okay, so I'm going to click on that little mountain and sun or whatever that is, and then I'm going to click on, I could change the alt tag description, my cake. I could change the dimensions, although you don't want to do that. You want to restyle using the image API or the image editor. On the advanced tab, go ahead and put vertical space like 15 pixels, and this is going to add padding, and it automatically starts showing you the styling it's going to add to the HTML. Horizontal space, I'll also add 15 pixels. Make it 20 so we can see it better. 20 and 20. And then my border will be maybe a 1 pixel border. Although you're not going to be able to see it because I have a black or pretty dark image there. And then click OK. And I can save and publish that.